Beyond the curve where the blacktop fades, gravel takes over slower ways. Wind slips through the open door, smells like rain and pine and loam. Hills sit quiet, broad and gray. Daylight thins, then gives away. Near the trees where the camp is set, canvas poles tied with the evening's breath. Fire starts small, then learns to stay. Wood pops once, then finds its way. Boots rest close to the edge of glow. Dark moves in gentle low. Every sound takes a softer roll. The night grows wide and still grows whole. Firelight finds its pace tonight, slow enough to hold the light. No fixed thought and no clear pen, just quiet hands and open land. Hear the hours fall into line, kept by flame and passing time. Stars lean out from a distant rim. Silence deepens, clear and thin. Firelight finds its pace tonight, slow enough to hold the light. No fixed thought and no clear plan, just quiet hands and open land, kept by flame and passing time.
Southbound morning on a two-lane thread. Sunlight gathers what the night has shed. Fence wire sings when the wind goes by. Fields hold still under a widening sky. Boot soles learn what the shoulders know. Distance softens everywhere I go. Evening finds me where the treetops lean. Canvas tied in a blue-gray scene. Firelight counts in a popping coat. Embers drift like a quieter road. Tin cup warms with a breath of steam. Night arrives slow then stays between. Every sound has a longer stay. Silence works in a gentle way. Let the gravel keep the time tonight. Each small step in a steady light. No straight answers, no marked design. fiery draws what the dark has made. Let the gravel keep the time tonight. Each small step in a steady light. Just ground below and a patient spine, where the quiet keeps the time.
Through the past where the daylight thins, morning breathes on the backs of hills. Stone and moss trade a quieter tone, trails unwind into dust and bone. Footfalls match what the ground allows. Time slows down without asking how.
By the fire when the blue turns deep, canvas tightens, a cold creeps in. Kettle ticks out a crooked rhyme, steam drifts off then forgets the time. Ash lays soft on a folded pack. Night leans close, never pulling back. Every sound knows when to fall. Silence stands behind them all.
There's a mile before the silence stays, where the road lets go of names. No fixed point and no return, just open space and hours that burn.
Here the stillness feels wide and slow, like a truth that doesn't need to show.
Stars come loose in a weathered sky. Firelight teaches the dark to lie. There's a mile before the silence stays, where the road lets go of names. Just open space and hours that burn. A mile before the silence, a mile before the silence. Dawn slips gold through the cracks of the trees. Cold air settles slow in my chest when I breathe. Gravel learns rhythm beneath steady feet. Shadows stretch long where the pathways meet. Compass stays still while the daylight turns. Every soft mile is a lesson learned.
Canvas snaps slyly under stars held wide. Fire hums low with the dark at its side. Kettle sings patience, then fades into steam. Smoke draws a line through a half
flames die down. What stays solid is what rings true. Let the road stay rough and the answers plain. I'll walk where the quiet outpaces my name. If there's meaning here, it doesn't shout. It waits like a fire when the flames die down. Across the turnout, the morning goes pale. Clouds drift slow like unmailed mail. Gravel clicks soft under heel and toe. Road keeps quiet, letting hours go. A juniper mixes cool with dust. Light learns patience because it must. By the creek band camp, the daylight thins. Canvas tightens, the evening begins. Fire keeps time with a wooden tick. Sparks live briefly, then fall back quick. Tin cup warms where the shadows meet. Night moves careful around my feet. Every sound finds room to land. Silence holds like open hands. Let the horizon stay unhurried here, wide as the breath in the mountain air. No hard edges, no borrowed truth, just miles that loosen and weather that soothes. If the road asks nothing, I answer the same, walking steady, unnamed, unclaimed. Stars take shape, then drift apart. Firelight redraws the dark. Let the horizon stay unhurried here, wide as the breath in the mountain air. Just miles that loosen and weather that soothes, walking steady under open blue. Morning hums low in the bend of the land. Light finds its way like a cautious hand.
Tears roll soft on a pale dirt line. Dust hangs still in the back of time. Grass leans east with the weight of dew. The day comes open, wide and new. Later on, where the tree line stays, canvas pulls tight as the daylight fades. Fire ticks slow in a measured tone. Sparks lift off, then they're quickly gone. Boots rest easy by the edge of the flame. The night feels patient, never the same. Every sound has a longer tail. Even silence leaves a trail. Let me move with the slow country breathing. Wide open hours quietly leaving. No sharp corners, no need to pretend. Just ground below and a far off bend. Hear the stillness knows what to do. It holds its shape and carries me Stars lean back in a weathered sky. Time steps aside as the dark rolls by. Let me move with the slow country breathing. Wide open hours quietly leaving. Just ground below and a far off bend, where the stillness carries me in. Early light spills through a thinning pine. Shadows stretch out, then redraw the line. Cold ground steadies the weight of my frame. Footsteps soft and unnamed, untamed. Hills hold still as the colors shift. Morning moves like a careful lift. Later on by a fire set low, embers lean where the dark won't go. Canvas hums with the cooling night. Smoke drifts off into borrowed light. Cups sit quiet beside the flame. Time slows down when it's not being named. Every mile sheds excess sound. What stays true stays close to the ground. Let the maps breathe in my hands. Lines grow loose across the land. I walk far from the need to mist hangs low where the valley stills. Boot heels drum on a gravel spine. Dust lifts slow in the slanted shine. Branches murmur above the trail. Old light bends where the shadows pale. Evening settles by canvas and flame. Kettle ticks out a slower frame. Smoke drifts up through a cedar sky. Ash falls quiet as hours go by. Boots rest tired by a fallen log. Night steps in like a listening fog. Breath moves deep in the cooling air. Nothing rushes, nothing stares. Let the miles stay wide and the pace stay low. Let the silence teach me what it knows. I don't need a sign or a marked outline, just the pull of earth and the stretch of time. Hear the ground feels steady under my bones. Hear the road feels like it's leading home. Stars lean close, then drift apart. Firelight circles a quiet heart. Let the miles stay wide and the pace stay low. Let the silence teach me what it knows. Just a pull of earth and the stretch of time under breathing pine. Still miles of mine.
Dust on the dashboard, dawn coming in slow. Sun finds its way through the cracks in the road. Fields open wide like they're learning my name. Fence lines drift past, never asking the same. Breath settles steady in cool morning air. Miles feel lighter with nothing to care. Camp sits low where the tree line bends. Fire hums soft like an old time friend. Boots by the log, laces loose and warm. Ash falls quiet till the dark
teaches patience, I already know.
Let me rest in the quiet between the pines, where the world moves slow and the hours unwind. Just the pull of the earth and the stretch of time in the quiet between the pines.
Morning spills over a ridge of stone. Light finds cracks in the quiet alone. Tires hum low on a weathered line. Dust hangs soft like it's killing time. Fence posts count what the years forgot. Fields breathe wide without asking a lot. Later on, when the tree line bends, canvas tightens, the daylight ends. Fire speaks in a steady crack. Sparks lift up, then they don't come back. Tin cup warms in the cooling air. Night steps close like it means to stay there. Every sound knows when to fade. Nothing here needs to be saved. The road doesn't hurry, it just unfolds. Tells its story in dust and poles. No straight lines and no sharp turns. Only space where the daylight burns. Here the silence pulls me through, wide and slow and honest too. Stars drift loose in a darker frame. Firelight forgets its former flame. The road doesn't hurry, it just unfolds. Wide as the sky, quiet and old. You'll hear lines and no sharp turns. Only space where the daylight burns. Here the silence pulls me through, wide and slow and honest too.
Morning dust lifts off a winding grade. Sun finds copper in the creekside shade. Boots trace stories in the thawing ground. Loose stones answer with a softer sound. Pines stand tall with a patient lean, holding space where the light moves between. Evening drops by a canvas wall. Fire snaps low, then begins to draw. Kettle taps out a crooked rhyme. drifts off into borrowed time. Ash rest light on a folded sleeve. Night arrives with a measured ease. Every mile sheds what it can retain. Silence settles like a welcome weight. Quiet is a wide place to stand. Nothing held, nothing planned. Just the pull of north and the fall of flame. Hours moving without a name. Here the road doesn't ask for proof. It opens slow and lets me move. Stars come clear, then thin and sway. Firelight bends what the dark won't say. Quiet is a wide place to stand. Nothing held, nothing planned. Just the pull of ground and open space. Quiet is a wide place. It opens slow. It opens slow.
First light settles on a weathered plain. Frost lets go of an window pane. Road bends gently past sage and storm. Tires hum low in a measured tone. Heels hold their breath as the colors shift. Morning opens with a careful lift. By dusk the camp finds a quieter key. Canvas tight where the pines lean free. Fire clicks soft in a steady rise. Sparks rise up and fall through time. Tin cup roars at the edge of the globe. Light steps in unhurried slow. Every sound knows where it belongs. Even silence hums along. Under a patient sky I stand. Hours slipping through open hands. No marked trail and no need to steer. Just breathing down in the distance here. If the world feels wide, let it be wide enough to carry me. Stars draw naps that fade by dawn. Firelight flickers then moves.
sun settles on the bend of the road. Dust in the air where the daylight slowed. Fence ghosting with her patient grace. Fields stretch wide in an open face. Boots find time in the rise and fall. Gravel keeps count of the steps and all. Canvas breeze and night comes near. Fire steps softly, sharp and clear. Kettle hums in a croquet tune. Smoke draws reins at the edge of the moon. I stand still in a listening mode. Dark moves gentle, steady and slow. Every sound has room to stay. Nothing here needs words to say. Let the lonely quiet my name. Let the miles within the day. Under white skies, unmeasured plain, where the ground feels true and the heart unchained. No finish line, no need to know. Just time unfolding slow on slow. Stars drift loose in a colder blue. Firelight dance what the shadows do. Let the lonely quiet my name. Under white sky, unmeasured plain. No finish line, no need to know. Just time unfolding slow on slow.
Firelight breaks over timber and stone. Dirt road hums in a low, even tone. Grass bends east with the weight of the dew. Boot stops fall where the sky feels true. Shadows stretch till they loosen their shade. Morning rise without needing a name. Later on by a fire burning low, canvas sighs when the cool winds blow. Kettle clicks out a patient ride. Smoke curves straight for a moment in time. Head finds rest on the heel of my boot. Dark settles in, unhurried, absolute. Every side finds room to breathe. Nothing here is in a hurry to leave. Let the earth hold still beneath my feet. Let the hours pass. No
before the sun decides where to land. Fog holds the valleys in open hands. Pebbles turn warm under careful tread. Old paths whisper where the trees have led. Life moves sideways, thin and slow, teaching the ground what the hours hold. Breath finds space in the cooling air. By late dusk, the campsite settles down. Firelight stitches a smaller sound. Kettle ticks time in a crooked beat. Ash drifts soft at my resting feet. Pines stand guard in a patient ring. Night leans close, not questioning. Stars arrive like they've always been there. Every mile leaves less behind. The louder world slips out of mind. When the trail goes quiet, I listen in to the weight of the dark and the space within. No clear answers, no closing door, just the road unwinding more and more. Here the stillness carries weight, like a sky that doesn't rush its shape. Shows how slow feels honest, free. When the trail goes quiet, I listen in to the weight of the dark and the space within. Just the road unwinding more and more. When the trail goes quiet, I listen in.
Past the mile where the pavement ends, gravel loosens, the day unbends. Wind leans low through a stand of fire, leaves trade stories I barely hear. Shadows slide as the light turns thin. Morning slows just to let me in. Toward nightfall by a circle of stone, fire grows warm with a careful groan. Canvas holds when the cold draws near. Sparks lift up then disappear. Boots sit quiet beside the flame. Dark moves in without a name. lets the hours stretch and roam. Hear the silence, memories my pace. Stillness takes a long way. Stillness takes a long way. Morning lifts off the river like smoke from a road. Pine needles soften the miles that I've towed. Boots learn the language of gravel and loam. Maps fold themselves when the light says go on. Wind writes a sentence in leaves overhead. Time moves in circles where footprints are red. Campfire clicks small as the daylight lets go. Tin cup rings warm with the hush down below. Ash settles gently on sleeves and on ground. I'll stray the minutes with nobody around. Stars find their places, then loosen their hold. Breath turns to clouds in the blue leaning cold. Every step hums with the weight of the land. Silence keeps time like a patient hand. How where the quiet keeps what it knows. Wide open answers unfastened roads. I carry the night in a pocket of coals. Let the dark teach me the shape of my soul. If I'm lost, let it be slow and true. Under the sky that's bigger than you. Miles fall away with a creak and a sigh. Firelight flickers, then steadies the mind. How where the quiet keeps what it knows. Wide open answers, unfastened roads. I carry the night in a pocket of coals. Let the dark teach me the shape of my soul. Under the sky, bigger still as it goes.
Before the road decides where it bends, morning light loosens and gently extends. Frost lifts off from the shoulder of stone. Hair feels white like it's freshly grown. Blues find rhythm in soil sin, but they take shape without a plan. By the tree land, bathed by the fire is low. Orange light teaches the dark to flow. Canvas hums with the cooling breeze. Spirit gives up through the taller trees. Tin cups wait where the shadows fall. Night moves in without a call. Every sound sends out and fades. Time feels wider in the space that takes. This is the sound of open ground. Nothing held and nothing bound. Miles breathe out and settle down. Like distant hills without a town. Here the quiet feels deep and true, wide enough to move me through. Stars ride in broken line. Firelight bends what we call time. This is the sound of open ground. Eyes beat up and settle down. Here the quiet feels deep and true. This is the sound that carries through.
Along the shoulder where the asphalt breaks, gravel opens up and the engine shakes. Light moves west in a thinning stream. Day exhales into something clean. Boots meet earth with a measured sound. Every step writes less to the ground. Near the trees where the campsite stays, canvas pulls tight as the heat decays. Firelight taps in a steady code. Sparks lift off, then forget the road. Tin cup rests in the bend of a knee. Night settles in quietly. Every mile leaves a smaller trace. Silence grows into open space. These are the lines the land remembers, drawn in dust and fading embers. No sharp turns and no reply, just ground below and a wider sky. Here the hours drift then mend, like a trail that doesn't need an end. Stars arrive in uneven rows. Fire burns down to a softer glow. These are the lines the land remembers, drawn in dust and fading embers, just ground below and a wider sky. Lines the land remembers passing by.
Northbound light on a thinning trail, dust lifts off like a held-back tail. Pines stand even dark and tall, listening close as the hours fall. Boot steps land with a steady sound. Time eases up where the ground slows down. By nightfall near a crooked bend, canvas pulls tight as the daylight ends. Fire speaks low in a crack and hiss. Wood lets go with a careful kiss. Tin cup warms in the edge of glow. Dark drifts in, gentle and slow. Every mile sheds what it can hold. The quiet deepens wide and old. This is where the ground slows down. No clear edges, no marked out town, just open space and a patient sky, letting the heavy moments lie. Hear the silence pulls me through, wide enough to feel what's true. Stars draw lines that fade by dawn. Fire burns low, then moves on. This is where